Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. Now, we are in a very familiar location today. Again, if you can't tell by the brick behind me, we are at Starbucks. And what I'm doing in today's video is probably a little bit extra, probably a little bit insane, etc. But I'm going to go through and try all of my old favorites from Starbucks throughout the years. I am just about to order, so you'll be able to hear my order now and see what you think.
Good afternoon, welcome to Starbucks. My name is Ray. What can I get started for you?
Yes, can I get a tall iced caramel cloud macchiato?
Okay, one iced tall caramel cloud macchiato. What else for you?
A tall mocha frappuccino.
Okay, a tall mocha frappuccino. What else?
A tall pink drink.
A tall pink drink. What else?
And then a venti iced coffee, please, with none of the sweetening syrup.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
Okay, so I have an iced tall caramel cloud macchiato, a tall pink drink, a tall mocha frappuccino, and a venti black iced coffee.
Yes.
It'll be $16.79. We'll see you here at the window.
All right, thank you so much. God, I know they were listening to that and they hate me. Because one, that was probably the widest drink order that they've had today. Two, frappuccinos are I've never worked at a coffee shop, but anybody that I know that has is like, don't order them. They are absolutely horrible to make. They take so long and they're useless. And I substituted the regular caramel macchiato out for the cloud macchiato just because that's new and I've had it before and I've told you guys that I don't like it. But I thought that it would be fun to maybe try that on, I guess, on camera to give an actual review of it. I'm probably gonna cut at some point because the line has been a little bit long today. And that way you don't have to sit here and just listen to me rambling without getting to the meat of the story. So I'll see you in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have my order right here, all 4 drinks that have traveled with me throughout the entirety of my life. Now, I wrote down a little bit of information on each drink just so that I could see exactly what Starbucks was trying to sell us, what was in them. I tried to find the nutritional information for the sizes that I got. Sorry, I dipped this in my iced coffee already. I'm gonna let y'all know that real quick. So, what I really wanted to do was do this in the order of how they became my, biases. If that makes sense to you. They gave me, ooh, somebody walking by the car, I live. They went ahead and gave me all of these straws, but I'm trying to be better for the environment and not use them, even though that's literally BS and doesn't help at all, just to let you know. Okay, well, we are going to be starting off with the mocha frappuccino. The girl's staring at me, I love it. Anyway, so the mocha frappuccino, on the Starbucks website itself, I got this straight from there. It says, mocha sauce, frappuccino roast coffee, milk and ice all come together for a mocha flavor that will leave you wanting more. Now, this tiny size, the smallest size that they have, this tiny size right here has 290 calories. It has 7 grams of saturated fat, which is 35% of the daily intake that any dietitian / nutritionalist would recommend you take in. And the sodium is 170 milligrams, which is, pretty high. It's 7% of your daily intake, which isn't as bad as the saturated fat, obviously. And then carbs, it has 44 grams of carbs, which is 15% of your daily intake. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be drinking all of these because I don't want to be bloated. But I also have the receipt right here. And this drink was $3.95 before tax. Okay, I usually don't get the whipped cream just because I really don't care for whipped cream. It just adds extra fluffiness to the drink. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. This is so weird because I used to drink a venti one of these every single day. And it's funny how your tastes change as you get older. Oh my god, I'm about to gag. Because it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's so much chocolate. I used to get this every single morning before school, and it was a lot bigger than this. That's crazy to me. I was not expecting it to be that long or that sweet. I haven't had a Frappuccino in so long. Sorry, I'm trying to clean off the straw here. Maybe my roommate would want that. Sorry, girl. Love you so much. Okay, and then at the end of this, I'm going to be ranking all of these. So, after Frappuccinos, I moved more so into their espresso drinks, but I was still not able to, like, get the full punch of an espresso drink, you know what I mean? So it wasn't like I moved to Americano straight away. So after my phase with Frappuccinos, I moved straight to their caramel macchiato. I remember trying this the first time because they had a buy one get a second one free offer. So I would buy one and my friend would get one, and then she would buy one and then she would give me her extra. And we would just kind of do that on alternating days so that we could save a little bit of money. Now this is their Cloud Foam Macchiato. I got it in a smaller size. They gave me grande, even though I asked for tall, but maybe they don't have tall in this size and they just didn't tell me about that. But this is missing the cloud foam on the top that I'm assuming you only get if you get the venti, which honestly is probably a lot better because you're getting the same amount of product. What I wanted to, okay, so whenever I ordered this, whenever it first came out, it was probably about that much coffee inside, and then the rest of the venti cup was literally the foam, and the foam has no substance to it. Now, what the Starbucks website says about the Cloud Foam Caramel Macchiato is it is a bold espresso cascading through light, fluffy layers of foam, topped with a drizzle of flavor. The drizzle of flavor I got in this case is the caramel. Now, it's essential to know, I think, on this is that it does contain egg whites in the form of powder in the foam. I don't know if this size would have that just because it is, like I said, it doesn't have that foam on top. Maybe they mixed it in, I don't know. But to me, it seems kind of strange. I'm not an egg person. Whenever I was drinking it originally, I did not taste that. But, so let's just go ahead and move on to it. I'm still kind of gagged over that. Like, honestly, before I try this, give me a palate cleanser, God. I knew I would need this. Oh my God. Okay, so now we are moving straight along to the Cloud Macchiato. Okay, the tea here is, I think they gave me the wrong drink, like all together. Oh, they did. It literally says on here, grande iced coffee, no classic with cream. So, I guess Starbucks just messed up on that, altogether. Sorry about the probably like 3.5 minute, explanation onto the Cloud Foam Macchiato that I'm just not going to be getting today because I'm not about to take this in. Did they charge me for the Cloud Foam though? They did, but I don't see it here, so I'm a little bit confused. I don't know. Starbucks messed up on that one. They will be hearing from my lawyers. I'm joking. I love them and I would never wish them any harm. LMAO. But yeah, that's just an iced coffee, so that's iconic. Well, that kind of throws a wrench into my plans, honey. So anyway, we're just gonna move straight along to the next one, because that was a bit of a mess at Starbucks. I will have to admit, them just ready to get me out of the line. Okay, so the next thing I ordered was the famous, the all-time grand champion of cute drinks at Starbucks. It is the pink drink. And what the website on Starbucks had to say about that: our crisp strawberry acai beverage with its accents of passion fruit is combined with creamy coconut milk. It is a fruity and refreshing sip of spring, no matter what time of the year. Okay. Now, this was more so into my tea phase, I guess you could say. Well, I'll just go ahead and try it and let y'all know what I think about it now. Yes. Yes, God. Yes. Me drinks the whole thing. The pink drink you cannot go wrong on. Whereas the Frappuccino had way too much sweetness, this, while it does have some sweetness, it's not like complete overpowering, like, oh my god, I'm about to like throw myself off of a balcony. Now, the stats for that are, in the tall size, it has 140 calories. It has 2.5 grams of saturated fat, which is 12% of your daily intake. The sodium is not bad at all, actually. It's considered sodium or light sodium drink, because anything with lower than 130 milligrams of sodium is considered light sodium. And this only has 65 milligrams. So that's only 3% of your daily intake. That's not that bad. The carbs are 27 grams, which is only 8%. It's still, on all counts, less than the Frappuccino. It tastes better than the Frappuccino. It was, I believe, less expensive than the Frappuccino. Let me check on that. The pink drink, yes, it was $3.85, so it's only 10 cents less than the Frappuccino. But to me, it's just way more refreshing. I feel like after I would drink the Frappuccinos, I was ready to go to sleep. I don't think there's any coffee in that, honestly. The pink drink, I mean, it doesn't have coffee in it. It's not trying to tell you it has coffee in it, but it's more refreshing. I could see myself going for a jog and then being like, I want to treat myself, and then getting a pink drink, even today. It's still, you know, kind of like, I don't know. It's one of those things that it has so much ice in it, and I know that it's probably not that difficult to make at home. In fact, I think I watched a video on how to make it at home, and it's just like ice, coconut milk, and the strawberry refresher, you know, like that's not difficult. You could make that at home, probably for cheaper and quicker, but the whole point of Starbucks is that I could be doing all of that at my house, but I'm willing to pay the money for somebody else to do it for me. Haha. So now we are going to be moving straight along to the final category, which is where I'm at with myself today. Now, it's worth noting that I have drank every single menu item that Starbucks has to offer, even down to the crazy ones. Like 3 or 4 years ago, they had a mocha chili frappe, and I just had to try it. It was horrible, and I don't think they've ever brought it back since. In fact, after I took a sip of it, the lady was just like, "You want a different drink, don't you?" And I was just like, "Thank you, girl." And so she made me something else. Now, I think the best thing that Starbucks has to offer, the cheapest thing I believe that Starbucks has to offer, even though they Okay, cool. They got no classic on this. How did they only mess up on the one thing that I was really trying to put in this video, though? Okay, but I digress. Let me go ahead and read what they have to say about the iced coffee. They say, iced coffee is freshly brewed Starbucks blend, served chilled and lightly sweetened over ice. Now, I always get mine without the sweetener because I don't think it's necessary, and it kind of makes me feel chalky in the mouth, if that makes sense. Like, whenever it's in there, I can feel it in there. It puts that, like, grime over my teeth whenever I'm doing that. But we're gonna go ahead and take a sip into this world. I got a venti because I know I'm gonna drink this whole thing. The stats on this one are, basically it has nothing. It's 5 calories, that's it. And no other nutritional value. So this is literally just coffee, you know? Okay. I feel revitalized with this. I feel revitalized completely and utterly. They even put these in the wrong order, LMAO, whenever I was taking them. No wonder they got that one wrong. Iconic, truly. Oh. Okay. That's it for this book. That's it for the trying of the drinks, because now I know what I like about which one and what I dislike about which one. And I want to do like an official ranking system. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in my cup holders because I don't want to be driving around with this thing on my console. But, okay. The official ranking of the Starbucks beverages that I have ordered today, I'm just gonna come out and say it. The Cloud Foam Macchiato, even though I didn't get to try that on video today, just from how I remember it being, it is a no-go. Last place. Do not order that. It's a complete waste of money because more than half of it is foam, which the foam is nothing but like sugar and egg white. And somehow they've made it stretch to be as big as the cup. Okay, number 3, I guess. Yeah, 3rd place out of the 4 that I've gotten would be the caramel Frappuccino. I think all Frappuccinos are, you know, they have their place. Like, I remember, they're a good stepping stone whenever you're like a child. They're not like what I think anybody that drinks coffee regularly is looking for. Maybe as like a treat every so often, because the true tea on that one was it wasn't even a caramel Frappuccino, it was a mocha Frappuccino. It tasted like a frozen hot chocolate, you know? Like, I mean, that tastes good, but like, why are you wanting that in the middle of summer instead of like a hot chocolate? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't see the appeal behind it, or I do at certain points of my life, but I do not see it anymore. 2nd place, actually, I'm sorry for the glare. I'm driving now. The people at Starbucks were high-key staring at me for just being parked there. But 2nd place, I'm actually gonna give to the iced coffee. Just because, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Personally, it's what I enjoy the most. But just off of, like, enjoyment, I think I was the most happy whenever I drank the pink drink. That's kind of shocking for me to say, just because I get this every day, and probably that's why it wasn't as like, ooh, how iconic, you know what I mean? Because that is refreshing to me, and it's obviously the healthiest option that they have. Let's get that straight. But, you know, the pink drink offers, like, it's so colorful, it's so pretty, It's it tastes good, it's sweet, it's fruity at the same time, it's refreshing. Like, there's just so many aspects of it that I think kind of go over just the simple iced coffee. Don't get me wrong, I will be ordering iced coffee from here on out as well until a new fave comes along. But the pink drink is definitely like a treat item. Now, oh, I'm right behind a school bus. How iconic. I wanted to tell you guys after watching this, I love you. I hope you have a great day, a good night. I hope you go out and treat yourself to a drink at Starbucks or your favorite coffee shop. I wish there were some better coffee shops where I live, but unfortunately, they are all pretty mediocre, and the fact that Starbucks is the best one here speaks volumes, because it's a college town and you would think that you would need some caffeinated areas. But I hope you treat yourself, and I can't wait to see you again. If you like this video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite Starbucks drinks have been over the years, or your favorite coffee drinks and all. And tell me if the ranking was good. Also, if anybody has like a somehow tie-in to the Starbucks Corporation, let them know that the Oxford, Mississippi, like Jackson Avenue Starbucks messed up my order after I paid for it. Like, please. Anyway, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.